Good morning, folks, or afternoon, or evening, whenever you're seeing this. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. We do non-pop country music reactions around here, and there are so many unbelievable finds out there. I'll do a song. I came to country late. A lot of you folks grew up on it and are still wholeheartedly invested in it. And I'll do songs that you guys request, maybe a gift request or a regular request, and you'll be like, oh my God, I haven't heard that song in 30 years or whatever. And I love that. But here's one that I bet a lot of you folks don't know about. And it's a gift request. Jason Halverson made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. And it's Dean Miller's song, I Feel Bad. And Dean Miller, the name may not mean much to you, except that he's Roger Miller's son. And so we've got the offspring, just like in the NBA or NFL, you've got the offspring of people you may have been following as a kid, the children. It's happening in entertainment. Now we got like the grandkids of the Williamses and such. But I don't know this song, I Feel Bad. But that, of course, you think, oh, this is just going to be a sad song. And it might be like, why does he feel bad? But you're like, well, there could be a twist on this, you know? I don't know. We're going to find out. I don't know how you could twist that title into somehow feeling good about something, but we're going to find out.
You're listening to good music recorded in the country and western style here on Capitol Records.
Oh, yes. And it's happy.
I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse. I should be sad, and my heart should hurt. I see you crying, the tears I deserve.
Reminds me of Dwight.
I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse.
I love that.
Yes, it hurts, not as much as it used to. And sure, you've crossed my mind a time or two.
It's inevitable.
But I'd stayed home had I known that I'd see. 'Cause I don't mean to make you twice as blue. I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse.
Oh, this is good.
I should be sad, and my heart should hurt. I see you crying, the tears I deserve. And I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse.
That's that metacognition. What a voice, too.
And I'm reminded how much you still care. I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse. I should be sad, and my heart should hurt. I see you crying, the tears I deserve. And I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse. Yeah, I feel bad, 'cause I don't feel worse.
That's so real. I wonder, man, if that is a uniquely human trait, metacognition, where you're aware of what you're thinking. And here, it isn't enough that he doesn't feel bad. He feels bad because he doesn't feel bad. And I remember when my ex and we owned a ballet school for 20 years. She was a dancer. I was on the business side of things. Very large school. We had like 550 students, 2 locations, a ballet company, a modern company, all this stuff. And we started the ballet company, not the school, but the performance company, a pre-professional ballet company. And Pam was the artistic director of the company. She choreographed it and all this stuff, whether it was the Nutcracker or Spring Performance. And I remember, I guess about the 4th year in to putting on our productions, she and I were talking a few days before the performance. And she's like, I'm kind of panicking because I'm not panicking. And I was like, I'm the same way. Like, why do I feel comfortable going into this thing? Because my normal routine is to panic. Like, not panic, like freak out, but like you're on guard. Things are constantly trying to go wrong. You're trying to address things and have redundancies built in for things that do go wrong. And you're like, but once you get used to something and you realize, okay, I'm kind of good at this, then you don't panic as much. But what you're used to is having that uneasy feeling. And this is the same thing in a breakup where he should feel bad, but he's either used to it, but really what he's saying is, I guess I just don't care that much about you anymore. And that makes him feel really bad because I think it said she's crying the tears that he should be crying. I think that's what the line said. There was one word that I was a little, whether he's crying it or she's crying the tears that he should be crying. But either way, this is brilliant. The instrumentation was so spot on. I mean, I don't know who produced this, but the steel came in. I can't believe, is this the first time this has been requested? Like, I'm stunned. Like, this is what country is. I don't want to say should be because I don't like speaking in normatives, but I'm saying, I mean, there's a place for Nashville country for those people who sort of like the pop sound in ways, but then maybe they can, like I did, move into this kind of country. And once this country gets in your soul, it just doesn't leave you. But I'm just stunned. He captured the sliver of life. The lyricist, whoever it was, absolutely nailed this thing, not just in identifying that sliver of life, but keeping it there. And the way he sang it, but I mean, I called it in the beginning. I said, I don't know how you could make a song like this sort of like a good song, because I feel bad. Kind of says it all. But I feel bad that I don't feel worse. And it's like, oh, God, yes, those awarenesses, like, what is wrong with me? Like, you start to indict yourself, wonder, question. And, but it's just the nature of things. I mean, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. But then you wonder, God, am I going down the slippery slope of being a sociopath where I just don't feel? The answer is no. I mean, we go through things in life. We adjust. I mean, when we've been through heartache before, they still suck. But, I mean, can you get used to it? Yeah, on a certain level. You can. But he obviously doesn't feel that bad. Wow, Jason, that was a hell of a find and request. All right, I got to rate this song, and that's a 10. That is as close to a perfect country song as you're going to get. The only lyric I thought he might go different with was where he said, like, my heart should hurt. And I thought he was going to say my heart should burst, because I thought that was a better rhyming scheme. But I actually think my heart should hurt makes more sense. And I'm sure the songwriter considered that word burst and for his or her own reasons went with hurt. And it probably is a better choice of word, but that was the only thing I was thinking during it. And it was not a mistake at all. It was just a choice of words. The rhyme scheme still worked, and it got the point across and maintained the consistency. So that's going on the playlist list of songs that I've given a 10 to. That's a hell of a playlist in there, too, if you look through it. So All right, guys, you can thank Jason for that. Dean, should you see this? Well done, my friend. Good Lord. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.